And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. Alright, what are we doing today? Well, I finally got the chunk loaders working. Took some config editing, but I think I basically have it put together now. So yes, that's going to be a lot easier. Alright, so let's take a look at what we're doing today. I think because I got that going, that hoarding is a good one to keep going. So now I know that I needed soul sand, which is 10,000 soul sand. Am I close? Yes. So now the nice thing about DSUs is we can just yank this thing up. Alright. And do I want to do it this way? Yeah, I do. Alright, so let's get an import bus. And do I already have a level emitter? Yes, I do. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to put our DSU down right here. Seems like this place any. And we're just going to connect our import bus. And we're going to get a little bit of soul sand. And then our level emitter. And we're going to make sure this guy's set up to active without and emit above 10,000. And we're going to put the soul sand in there. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch this guy over into stack mode. And eventually, this guy's going to trigger and tell me that I have 10,000 units of soul sand stored in my network. Not too shabby. And that will allow us to get started with that. Now, what's going on? Let's check downstairs. I had a little bit of power problems, I'll let you guys know, mostly because I put that molecular assembler chamber, or MAC, online, and, well, that got a little bit messy. So let's come down here. Alright, this guy isn't running because I shut you off. Alright, so let's ignore it. And that should start you running again, right? Yes. Alright, and that shouldn't overdraw my system. I hope not, at least. God knows I have enough of these things set up now. And this guy, we're up at 186,000. That's going to take forever. Let me just put that out there for you guys. Okay, so that is now stopped. Beautiful. Now, if I look at soul sand, it's telling me I have a little bit over 10K. And let's pull you off. Okay. So now, all I should have to do is open up you and hit select task. Oh gosh, I have to pull it out, don't I? Alright, so let's do that. You know, I don't have that many books right now, so I'm just going to stow the bookbinder. If I end up getting a whole crap load of books, then sure. Alright, select task, right click on that. Alright, soul sound has been tagged, so let's do that. Oh, that's my fluid export bus. Alright, so let's... I can't put it there, because that's going to get in the way. Alright, so let's get an export. Precision export. I can put you guys away. We'll hook that up. We'll set you to stack mode, and we'll configure soul sand. Awesome. And now if we open this up, we can see in real time that this thing is updating quite nicely. Nice. Nice. And that will happen nice and quickly. Now let's see what we have to do with sand. Alright, that's not a bad thing to check at all. Let's go up here. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop this just to empty it out. I'm just going to drop this right over here. So we still have a fair amount of soul sand up there. And it's worth getting those resources. Is this thing turned off? Yes. Alright, so that's gravel. I have 12,000 sand. Let's take a look what our sand quest requires. Okay, let's come back out. That's not the end. I want sands of time. Oh, I completed that. I didn't realize I actually completed that one. Right, okay. That one's done. I could make a 16M storage unit. Oh gosh, I don't want to. Ah, there we go. Claim the reward, please. What do we get? 8 aura nodes. Ooh, that's shiny. That's wicked useful. These creative aura nodes. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. and a life. That is an awesome reward. Thank you so much. Okay. I hadn't realized we'd completed... I think we must have completed Sands of Time last episode, and I just didn't remember it. Oops. Alright, so let's back that up. Let's go... Quadruple compressed dirt. Alright. That's a crap load of dirt. The notorious one needs help to sort out the chests that one of them always leaves behind. Oh, gosh. That must be Dyer's quest. Okay. So, that's fine. Alright. Okay, so we got that. What else can we knock out kind of quick? Or at least get started going? Oh, let's see how the blacksmith blocks one is going. Because remember, we started that one in the last episode. Thank you for dying. I think we could turn this in, actually. Alright, blacksmith's blocks. Manual submit. Claim reward. Awesome. And remember, guys, all I did... Ooh, epic. Nice. Nether. Ooh, shiny. All I did was I just shoved that on top. Alright. So now, let's get all that stuff out. Can I just turn these into... No, okay. It has to be steered. What can I use? Can I use these for anything? Steered slabs. Pavers. Melt it back down the smeltery. The pavers can be turned into chiseled seared bricks. Okay, so I need just one of those chisels. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that's done. Okay. I thought I got... Okay, so that's done. Crystal clear. Oh gosh. 10,000 glass? Ooh. That's gonna take forever. And a day or two. Okay, so how much of that... Oh, it's this one. It's crystal clear that gives me that. Okay. So... That's a lot of glass. 10,000. Do I even have 10,000 sand? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Let's see. How much sand do I have? I do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a variation on that system we built earlier. Alright? We're going to come down here and we're going to get that 10,000 sand we need. Okay? Okay. Now, barrels don't hold that much, right? What if I got... Alright, let's do this. Let's get a barrel, right? And let's get... We already have one storage slot upgrade. So then, let's get a second one. Pair of pistons, right? And the barrel gets me another one of these. And then let's get a structural upgrade. Oops. Sync mode, right, I forgot. Structure. Ooh, I have a level 1. And well, let's get a level 2. Can I make it? No. Fences, please. Now let's get a level 2. Okay. And then here's what we're going to do. I think this will actually store enough. I don't remember. Okay, cyclic assembler. Alright, so we can yank this guy back up. Actually, it doesn't matter if we do or we don't, actually. So then let's get our battle wrench out. Yank you, yank you. And you're just going to pay in the rear end. Okay, so that's all set. And I can't pick you up. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And we're still producing all that cobble, guys. We're still getting there with the cobble. That's going to be a little while. Alright, so let me open this up. Let me put this crud away. Can I? No. I was trying to figure out whether I could wipe it or not, and the answer is not really. Alright, so we should have a redstone furnace. There we go. Awesome. And what else do I need here? Alright, the nether redstone ore can... Let's put a stack in there for right now. That'll get me more redstone than I know what to do with. Okay. So, what was I just doing? Put that away. Put this away. I can put that away. I can put that away. Let's convert this sand back into sand. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to drop... Oh, I need to check if there's a hopper. Do I have any hoppers? I do have a hopper. Perfect. Alright, so let's come back down here. And let's just throw our redstone furnace, our hopper, and our better barrel, courtesy Ojaba. Alright, now let's do the upgrades. 1, 2, 192. Let me just check this. 192 times 64 is 1220. Perfect. Okay. So then... Oh. Wait a second. Is it saying... Yeah, 192 stacks. Okay, so let me figure out... 180, 70, 65, 60... 50, 59, 58, 57, 56, 57. So we put in 157 stacks. Alright. That isn't going to be too hard. Let's actually take this hopper off for a second. Let's do this. Alright, so let's redo that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's open this guy up. Store that stuff. Store that stuff. Store that stuff. Beautiful. Okay, so let's put all this stuff back away. Ish. And let's start pulling out of this. Okay. So I need to have 157 stacks in here. I'm not going to make you guys... Well, we're almost done. Honestly, it ran a lot faster than I thought it would. A little bit more... 156, 157. Perfect. Now the rest of this can go right back in there. And we're just going to drop our hopper down. Bloink. And that's going to start running. Then we need to get some structural upgrades for that barrel as well. But that's not too big of a deal. And now we've at least got glass running. Alright, so we got... okay, structural. There we go. We need to mark 1. Nope. Eight, thank you. I'll mark 1. I'll mark 2. I'm going to need some pistons. So one of the things that happened between this episode and last was I went into the configs and started digging. Why am I using iron when I have... Oh. The one with aluminum. And how many of these do I need? Let's do this. Let's do upgrade. So the nice thing about having formally used all these barrels for storage is you really don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. Alright, so let's do... What are you upgraded to? Okay, so I put in 2. Okay. So let's go 1. And let's go 2. And let's go... And that's not 192. 1, 2. Perfect. And that should hold the glass we need. Okay. Now the other thing we're going to have to do is build up some more sand in that storage area up until we can start crafting that clear glass. Because that's going to be another fun one. Alright? That's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, you know what I might just do? I think I'm just going to do that. Alright? I'm going to take this thing. I'm going to get some more of those structural upgrades. And then I'm going to get another storage upgrade. Okay. Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing, and I'm actually going to replace that deep storage unit with a... Yes. With a yes. I'm going to replace it with this thing, with a barrel. Because it's going to be easier for me to use the barrel instead of trying to... Oh. Okay. So let's... Sugar. Sand is over here, maybe? Yes, it is. I want to be a little quick about this. Oh, wait, no. I think we have servos on these, don't we? Yes, we do. Awesome. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to do a structural... Another structural, and a pair of storage upgrades on it. There we go. And that's going to collect. And basically, when that thing fills up, I'll know, hey, time to move it over to my smeltery so that I can start producing, crap. And while we're at it, in preparation for that, actually, why don't we expand our smeltery a little bit? Because I'm going to basically be pushing this thing to the maximum limit that I can. Safe for decoration. Oh, okay. It's nice. I'm glad it's safe for decoration. Do I have any... Yeah, I do. That's going to be a pain in the rear end. Alright, so let's knock that off. Let's knock that one off. And yeah, it's not going to look as nice because it's just the seared stone and not anything fancy. But you know what? I don't really care. And let's get our builder's wand here. Beautiful. And let me find a safe place to Geronimo from. Geronimo? Geronimo! Thud. Okay, we Geronimo'd. There we go. Now this thing is one heck of a smeltery tower. Yeah. I wonder if I shove that in. We'll see if that actually helps. I have no idea if it will or if it won't. And we're also getting this stuff here. Because as you guys are probably pretty certain, I'm going to need some seed oil in the not-so-distant future. Yes, I'm totally putting off actually doing bees. There is no shame in admitting that. I am so totally putting off doing bees. Bees and I have a complicated relationship that mostly involves me swearing a lot. Yeah, that's actually basically just my relationship with bees. It's mostly just me swearing a bunch. I love the crap that bees can do. I mean, bees are awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love them for that. But they are a pain in the rear end, man. Like, oh my gosh. Ugh. Bees, 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 bees. And then you get the people who all they do is bees, 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 bees. Not against you if you do just do bees, but I couldn't. I can't. I just can't. I need to turn that thing off. Because it's going to literally fill up my liquid storage. Oh, you know what? I'll just let it. Whatever. It's no big deal. If it wants to, it can fill up my liquid storage. It's not a huge problem for me. Oh, and these guys grew too. Well, I kind of would have expected them to, because this is a server, right? This is a server, and I'll be perfectly honest, the real reason I wasn't really hot to trot on... Let me check something here. Not the end. 1,000 bloody endstone. Okay. Yeah, I know how you want me to do that game, and I don't want to. I just don't want to. Okay. There we go. Actually, what I could do... Yeah, it's going to be hard to do with this, though. Every time I run by this thing, I get terrified of that. Alright, so let's pull the ender pearls out again. Unbreaking fire protection. Let's pull these leather pants together. So that, you know, we can actually do something intelligent with them. Unbroken leather pants, I like that. Boots, I like that. Resort, please. Alright. Yeah. Anyways, alright. So that's that. That's going to start running eventually. I ran through a good amount of my lava doing it too. Which is also, by the way, a great use for my resident ender tank. You guys may also notice I'm being a little bit less conservative about my food, because I honestly stopped caring. I really did. I honestly just stopped caring about it. Okay, so that's all set. That's ready to go. We're making the glass. We just need more sand. It seems to be the story of my life. I always need more of something. However, what I'm thinking right now is we should start getting this obsidian out of the way. Not obsidian. Oh, we need a little more cobble. That we should start getting this ender shenanigans out of the way. Be 1,000 blocks of it. Which means 250 ender pearls. That's going to not be a fun experience. That is not going to be a fun experience at all. Oh, God. Okay. No, the reason I'm doing this is I'm literally just sitting here going, I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this. Okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing? I am presently going to store this, because I don't want to do that. And I'm getting some more cobble. Okay. And then I'm just going to pull this up. That's not what I want. I want that. Thank you. That's the problem I have. Builder's Wand looks a lot like the other things, so I get them confused on a regular basis. Okay, so we're also working on that dirt challenge at the same time. That's going to take a while. Let me just be perfectly clear about that. That's going to take a while. Drop that down. That's going to output out. Perfect. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to fight with this today. Yeah, I just wasted seared stone. That's perfectly fine. I don't honestly care. So we're also working back here on our dirt challenge. I hooked this thing up to actually work properly, and it's vaguely working properly now. So we'll weed in. You can see I do have crap that's kind of built... Oh, I don't, actually. Oh, okay. We can also throw rotten flesh in here. You can see I have some crap that's built up. Excuse me. I can also throw rotten flesh in here, which is another thing I've been doing. Because God knows I have enough of this stuff. Why don't we make our inventory just a little bit tinier here? Yeah, so we can use this as basically a storage unit. Let me just click that in, and that'll run. Perfect. And you can see that we're actually filling up and processing down the dirt and doing all that stuff. I have 2 stacks so far. That's gonna take an even longer amount of time. All right. So I'll be back in a couple minutes once I'm ready to hand in another quest or show you guys another bit. Actually, guys, I had no idea, but it looks like we're already at the end of the episode. Is there something I can do kind of quickly before I get there? We're close on that. All these hoarding quests are going to be a pain in the rear end. Let's do the first part of Steel Power. Steelworks. Molten seared stone over 10 materials in the book. Okay. Let's get some molten seared stone then. 10. Funny. Okay, so let's do that. Hopefully we only need one. Turn that off. And that's in a casting basin? Casting table, okay. So it really isn't that much at all. Okay, so we'll do the steel making quests probably next episode then. So let's just go here. Let's get a new materials and you. Oh. There we go. That should be pretty simple to do. And this will be yet another day when I'm just kind of like derping around, and, you know, that sort of stuff. Alright, so let's drop this guy in. Oh, we completely forgot our other piece of item. Other piece of item. What is up with me today? We almost completely forgot our faucet. Yeah, kind of important to have one of these. I could do it with that item duct, with that fluid duct that's over there, but I don't feel like it. Okay, so that should be melting down. Let's chunk that in. I don't want you connected. Okay. And you are going to take forever and 24 hours to melt down. And that guy is running overtime. I need to figure out something to do with this stuff. Really, guys, I do. I mean, I'm just producing so much of this crap. And I have to extend my ME system all the way over here, because I actually want to MEize this thing, right? I want to put applied energistics crap in there, and have the significant amounts of that rotten flesh auto-exporting out over there. I haven't been able to yet. So that's still cooking up. What else did you do? I need to get my AE system run all the way over here, too. I mean, that's going to be a pain in the rear end, but I need to do it eventually. Just so I can have access to all the crap that's over there that I'm getting. Even if it's just the crap that's coming out of that sludge boiler. Because I had dirt over there. I just went over there, it was completely full. And not running. And I just had to come back over and I got 2 more stacks of dirt out of it. You know, so it's worth it having it running. It's just, I built it so far away from everything else, and I don't really want to move it either. Alright, so come on, this month. By the way, that system is entirely self-sustaining now. That's running on its own power net. With those Steam dynamos I have, that's running completely on its own. I haven't touched it, refueled it, since I set it up. Okay. It poured. And we get the steelmaking book. Now, how much do I have left in here? Enough to screw everything up, isn't it? Enough to screw everything up. Alright, so let's vent it. Put it back. There we go. Okay. And let's get... Oh, it must have pulled it. Yeah, it did. Okay, I'm like, wait, where did it go? Okay. Let's take a look. Alright, so I'll take a look at this, guys, off camera. I'm sorry for just wasting your time on camera. And yeah, okay, so we'll take care of that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been Mr. Kassarian. Thanks to you guys for watching. And as always, happy mining.